New York, WOR. Zach, welcome. What's on your mind? Go ahead, please.
Called you a bunch of times. I'm an Israeli. I'm 23, an American, and I read that story. Russian billionaire that bought, $130 million house. And when I read his name, I was like, please, he's not Jewish. Please, he's not Jewish. And I read it, Wikipedia'd it, he's Jewish. And the truth is, we are really messing up as a Jewish people. This is not what we're supposed to be about. When you read about all these big names, I've done so much volunteer work, and I give...
Well, there's so much wrong with what you just said. You mean because he's Jewish and he's a billionaire, he shouldn't buy a big house?
No, there comes a point where it's like we're supposed to be the light upon the world, and the light upon the world is we shouldn't be excessive. And I feel like...
All right, so Zach, please, I don't know, are you a young guy, like a dreamer or something?
I am a young guy, and I am a dreamer, and I understand...
Okay, I respect dreamers, but I don't know what world you're living in where you think that all Jewish people are born and they're told they're supposed to be a light unto the world. Haven't you looked around Manhattan recently?
No, it's terrible. I'm telling you. I'm saying we're not doing what we're supposed to do. And it's...
Why don't we start with George Soros, Charles Schumer? Shall I go down the list? Barbara Boxer. Let's forget Mr. Oren, who just bought a $100 million house. Let's start with American Jewish politicians and ask yourself if they're a light unto the world. You want to start with them?
I agree with you. It hurts me very deeply to see bringing our own destruction.
Well, talk to your rabbis. Talk to the great Sanhedrin in New York there. Ask them why they don't ever say a word. They're always so silent. Where are they on leadership?
They're traitors. It's traitors. It's lost material.
Not one Jewish organization would come to my aid when I was banned from Britain, even though I committed no crime. And I appeal to all of them. I appeal to the ADL. I appeal to every Jewish group in this country. Not one of them would respond to my appeal. Okay, I found out how the...
Michael, I am Jewish, and I've been listening to you since I was 15, and every word you say, I agree with. I'm addicted to your show.
Well, I don't know whether addicted. You're listening to a guy who has a good common sense, and I can back up what I say with the facts, and if you like it, you like it. That's all. Obviously, there's something that I do that's right because it's been on the air for 17 years. I didn't start yesterday. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow unless they beam microwaves at me and I start speaking gibberish.
But you're the type of Jew I love and I respect and I identify with, and we need more of these people because I need to, for Jewish role models, I need a Michael Savage. I can't have a Ben Stiller or a Larry David, and it hurts me.
Why not have Howard Stern? He's a prime example of a great Jew, isn't he?
That's why we're dying as a people.
Why don't you look at Adam Sandler? You want me to give a list of wonderful Hollywood actors and ask yourself what they're doing for your people?
If we did one by one, we would go on for 10 days. More. I think we'd go on for the rest of the eternity. It's horrible.
All right, so now you understand where anti-Semitism comes from. It doesn't come out of the air. No matter what the pressure groups say, okay, what you're saying is something quite interesting here. What you're saying is what? People with so much money should give it away?
No, I'm saying that as Jewish people, we're not liked to begin with, so we need to be very careful in what we do. And, there's stereotypes about us with money, and so if we have money, we need to be good with it. We can't. Once we buy a $130 million house, people go, oh, there's a Jew buying a $130 million house. And, it's true. If we're...
Well, what about if a non-Jew buys a $130 million house? What if a black basketball star buys a $130 million house? Is it bad for the blacks?
They don't have the type of stigma we have. And so we're...
I think you're living, look, you mean well, and I think your heart's in the right place, but you're dealing with pure stereotypes. You think you can tell an entire race of people how to behave simply based upon what you think they should be doing.
I think on a biblical scale, we're supposed to help each other, and we're not supposed to live. For 100, look, $2 million, $5 million, $10 million. People should live good, but it's like that guy in India.
Wait. Let's start with. Did you just hear my last hour? I had Donald Trump on, right?
I love Donald Trump, and I hope he runs.
Wait, hold it. Donald Trump is not Jewish. He's worth billions. So what does that say about anything?
It's not wrong to be a billionaire.
And the man is ostentatious. The man likes to live well. The man likes to show what he has. This is his right. He earned it. But it's not a stereotype of Christians, is it?
No, but Donald Trump is a conservative that gives back. You don't see that among the Jewish community as much as you do
Oh,
among.
that's what you're saying. It's a little different story.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like when you look at that guy Sheldon, whatever, he gives a lot to the Jewish community. He's more of a conservative. Donald Trump, yes, okay, if you want to buy a $30 million house, fine, do it. But Donald Trump is a conservative.
What if I want to buy a $32 million house? Is that illegal? I'm joking. What do you think of Larry David for the Jewish people? Does he make you proud as a Jew, Larry David?
He doesn't, man. As an Israeli, like we're, we get dirty, we build stuff, and then you see these American Jewish people who, it's like, that's why I think American Judaism is dying, because children need to be proud. They need to look up to something. Do they want to be Larry David? Do they want to be this putz running around? It's horrible.
I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I hear you screaming from your guts, but it's not going to change a thing, Zach. It's not going to change a thing. Let me leave you with a thought, as if you're a relative of mine, I would say the same thing. You're looking for an idealized vision of man, and you're not going to find that in the world that we live in. You're going to find it in literature. You're going to find it in paintings. You're going to find it in statues. You're going to find it in the Bible. Don't be so hard on yourself, Zach. Try to be a light unto yourself and let the world go to hell. How's that? Does that work for you?
It does. You do it for me every time, Michael. Please send me a
Okay. Yeah. Write that one down. Set it in stone. Be a light unto yourself and let the world go to hell. I'll be right back.
Savage.